Good morning everyone, this is it. This is the top of the Urambi Hills. I'm back here again. This is my favourite walking ground. And let me just swing round. You can see the wonderful scenery in the background. Forget my little skinny little face and my messy hair and my sore throat. I'm up here on the Urambi Hills. You can see the tree in the background. I was actually watched one of the branches drop off before, which I don't know the significance of that quite yet. I came here yesterday and I didn't see a single kestrel, and I was a little bit depressed because I really enjoy seeing the kestrels up here. Well, this morning, the photographs will go on Facebook and you'll see them on Facebook. I'm just trying to get my head into focus, my horrible little skinny head. What happened this morning was there was 3 kestrels. I've got pictures of one that was on the tree behind me. There was one which was over there in that particular tree, which is a normal spot, and then I discovered there was another one. So I'm quite happy I got the kestrels this morning. Now I'm going to be doing a daily blog later on today. The totem animal today is going to be the kestrel. I'm going to honour the kestrel this morning. And I will talk about what the kestrel is all about. I also want to talk about something I saw on the radio. Or how can I see something on the radio? What I heard on the radio as I was arriving here at Urambi Hills, and I took my iPod off, and there was this woman talking about a well-known psychic and a particular show or video that she'd actually watched him attend, and she said something about him not having any self-respect, and therefore how can he have any self-respect for the people that he's doing his performance with. Well, I'm going to comment about us psychics and respect, and a few other aspects of being a psychic, because obviously people who know me as a psychic, or I'm a shamanic medium, and I'm a medium and a clairvoyant and various other things, but most people associate this type of work with a psychic. So I'll explain what it's like to actually be a psychic. I'll do that in today's daily blog, but for the meantime, here I am in a wonderful place, a wonderful spot. I call this First Land. I sense that this is part of one of the old continents, probably Lemuria, and I feel that I'm standing on something that at one time would have been some sort of vantage point for the ancient peoples. And there would have been sea over there. And I know people have said that Canberra at one time, and would you believe it, that there was a beach and there was this and was this. Probably thousands and thousands of years ago, there would have been. And this would have been when I call them Moria. And you've got to appreciate the first peoples here. Now I've got to debate who the first peoples actually were, but that's another story. That's a little bit controversial, but I won't go into that. But when I mean the first peoples in this instance, we're talking about the Aboriginals. And I was talking to a lady when I'm trying to remember where I was now. I was at one of my venues doing a talk. My memory is gone. That's the problem with being a psychic. Your head goes to muffballs at times. But I had an Aboriginal lady in the audience, and I was talking about Celtic shamanism, and she came forward after the talk and she presented herself, and I told her about the Urambi Hills and walking here, and she mentioned to people that when they travelled south they would have actually used this land, and they created portals and energy fields, and I nearly didn't even say that word, then energy fields into inner worlds and inner lands. Now, she did refer to this particular place as one of these energy centres, and indeed when you get here and you forget mankind down there and you get yourself into nature at this point, you can actually feel the ancients. You can actually feel the ancient power. And I actually saw the ancient power, and I nearly fell over then, in force with the particular tree behind me. There was a particular branch that fell off whilst I was standing here. I was actually further down there. I was actually photographing the kestrels, and the branch snapped off. And I didn't think of any significance at the time, but then you think about the timelessness, the agelessness of this particular tree. This is it's an old tree, and to actually be standing and witnessing a branch on that tree drop off, there is some very, very strong symbology, which I've got to work out. I will work out what it is, and I'll probably report back to you guys what it is. But there's the particular branch that's dropped off there. This one here, this dropped off. There were kestrels over here. I was standing over there, and to some people, oh, it's just a branch falling off a tree. What's he on about? Oh, he's not right in the head. Well, so be it. I'm not right in the head. Maybe you're not right in the head. Maybe you're not right in the head living in the material world, and in your perception. This is my perception. This is my world. This is the shamanic world. By watching this video, you're inviting yourself into my shamanic world, and please at least appreciate my viewpoint. My viewpoint is appreciating nature, getting back to nature, and really being part of nature again. Because I've got a saying that if you appreciate and acknowledge nature, nature will appreciate you. I'd not been here for a week yesterday, and it was pretty shit as far as capturing the birds were concerned. And the symbology was I'd sort of let's say neglected the Urambi Hills for a week. I've been doing other things, and I couldn't help it, but it's almost like nature here had forgotten about me. I came back yesterday, and I came back today with the sole intention of reconnecting with this land and the kestrel. Lo and behold, there was the kestrel. Anyway, before I go, because I am rambling on, I've got one more thing I want to actually discuss with you. Now, I cast a rune. I do my own rune casting, but I do cast my own runes, and these are the runes. I pick up the sticks. I do it the ancient way. I do it the Odin way. I pick up the sticks and I cast. And this is today's particular rune. And what I was listening to at the time was a track by David Coverdale called The Last Note of Freedom. And it's saying when the last note of freedom rings across the land, there will be peace. And this is what this is all about. This is what I'm going to call the peace rune. And it is going to be part of a set of cards that I am producing that I am actually going to call the modern runes. I'm just formulating them, working them out at the moment, but they will be based on actual photographs that are taken from runes I've been casting on Urambi Hill. So that's just the last little bit. Now I'm just going to flip the camera back round. There is a kestrel there. You probably cannot quite see them, but there are kestrels in the air. Hang on a minute, I can't zoom, but there are two kestrels right over there. You can't actually see them. We had two kestrels flying over then. So I'm going to actually leave it with you guys now, and I will speak Loon Sater soon later, I should say. So bye for now, guys, and I'm going to go and investigate those kestrels. So bye for now.